Yo, so as you guys know, I posted a video yesterday showcasing this build, and I purposely didn't showcase or show it off in PvE or PvP because I kind of just want to be explaining the build. I also want to upload this video, so this video is going to be me kind of showing it off. Yesterday I streamed for like an hour or two, and I was just 1v1ing you guys, and I can honestly, like, comfortably now I could say that this build is definitely one of the strongest builds in the game PvP wise. If you, I'll go more in depth, but first I'm gonna just here. I was already in Tundra, so I'm gonna show you guys me fighting a wyvern. You could swap out Aegis Battle Aura. You don't have to run Aegis if you don't want to. What the fuck? You don't have to run Aegis. Kind of just I always use Aegis, right? So that's why I'm running it. But missed my counter. I'm frozen. You don't have to run Aegis. Like, you could run Savage Battle Aura if you want to. If you want more damage, it's totally fine. I just run Aegis on every build because I think it's the best. Like, you just get the most value out of it no matter what. But if you want to do more DPS and you just want to burst them, like for example, you pop a Savage Battle Aura and then you pop like a Piercing Thrust to their back with Backstabber, you can do that. I teleported across the map real quick. Gonna fight like, wait, did I? Hold on, I didn't even do the quest. Okay, pretty much though, like, if you're ever fighting a mob and if you ever land a Piercing Thrust, you kind of just guaranteed get Blood Surge off, right? And that's why this is really good in PvE, because you just like can never die. Like, I don't think I ever actually died to a mob on this build, and that's just because of how much sustain you have. Like, as soon as this is off cooldown and as soon as you land it, you get this off guaranteed, and that's just 150 HP, right? If you land a counter, you get this off guaranteed, and this cooldown is really short. I can't pop it, but the cooldown is super short, right? So anytime you land one of these two moves, or anytime you land a Hindsight Slash into like a Mortal Strike, you pretty much get this off guaranteed. So that's why it's really strong. I'm gonna fight Lekenthar. I'm not gonna backstab him. Holy whiff. Stage 2. Like, I'm gonna purposely get hit. And just build my yeah, that does insane damage to its back. And like, you're not getting that damage on any normal warrior because you can't hit their, like, you don't have Backstabber, right? So, but because this has Backstabber, like, your whole warrior kit, which already does crazy damage, is doing like almost double, right? It's 50% more. So yeah, I didn't pair anything. Like, I was kind of botting out, but you guys can, like, you can see how it is when you're fighting a boss, right? You just like, I didn't even plop. Actually, I'll fight it again. Hold on. Okay, never mind. I got bugged. But you can kind of see how it is in PvE. One thing though, like, if you use Rhymehowl, like the great sword, you probably, like, this build would be better against bosses or things of that sort because of how much damage the crit does. So if your only concern is PvE, then you can run that instead. But obviously, I'm mainly PvP, right? And this katana is super strong in it, so that's why I'm using it. But you have that option as well, right? Okay, now I'm just gonna talk about it in PvP specifically, and I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, I cooked this build, bro. I don't care what anybody says. This build is disgusting in PvP. If you ask somebody right now, and this is gonna be the first time I'm gonna show, if you ask somebody right now, hey, what's the most broken subclass on this update? Like, 50% of people are gonna probably say Beast Tamer, right? Why? Because Beast Tamer now can tame wyverns, and wyverns are super strong, right? And you can even have 2 of them, right? And that does not matter on this build at all, and that's because of Piercing Thrust plus Berserker. I'm gonna show you guys a fight. I think it was one of the last fights I did. I think it's this one right here. But I'm fighting a Warlock, and this would apply to anything with a summon. And I'm gonna just play the fight out. And it doesn't matter if somebody's playing like super cringe, right? If they're just running like this guy was pretty bad. Like he didn't pair anything, granted. So it's not like a true like visual of how it would look like against maybe like a good beast tamer, but like Archer is even worse in PvP. So this is probably what it would look like realistically. And because you have charge, like charge is one of your best moves in this kit. And because you have charge and it's such a good gap closer against people like this, they kind of can't do anything, right? Because if they spawn their summon, it's free sustain for you. Like as you could see, hold on. So if you ever counter him, like look that counter, bam, that's half my bar. Off one counter, I got half my bar, right? So and that's free 150 HP. So like realistically, he just does no damage to me. And then if you ever want to get more bar off of like a wyvern, like let's say, for example, like Warlock is obviously not as strong as Beast Tamer this update, right? Because of wyvern. So if somebody pops a wyvern down, 3.5k HP, all you need to do is land a piercing thrust and you heal 150 HP guaranteed, right? But yeah, I'm gonna just play this fight out. Again, this guy he's kind of a bot, but and then I'm almost max again. And I've probably taken like this fight. I've probably taken like 600 damage, but I've healed for 500, right? So that's the thing, though. I think this build would easily beat a beast tamer, like a level 50 beast tamer, because a mage has more combat capabilities than an archer does, right? Like archers, it's pretty shit, and it's always been shit, but they just got wyverns. But against this build, like a wyvern's, what is a wyvern doing, right? Like it's gonna be free health pack for you. It's gonna do damage to you, but you're gonna heal even more damage back. So I forgot to mention too that I swapped Whirlwind for one of the blood rage, and that's just because in PvP you don't like. I didn't find myself using blood rage. I was just using blood surge anytime it was up. Like anytime I'd fill up 50% bar, a better option is just to heal that 147 back, guaranteed, right? But blood surge or blood rage doesn't land all the time, right? And Whirlwind's a good gap closer, hyper armor too, a superior. If they get hit in Whirlwind though, like they're stuck in the rest of it. It's like 80 damage. But like, bro, look at that damage. Oh, hold on, look at this. Like, and the hemorrhage proc, that's like 200 damage off one move. It's actually crazy. So he spawns back his fiend, and it's just free heals for me. Like, yeah, this guy was a bot, so this isn't really like a.
Another summon, even more free HP.
But yeah, I'm gonna show a fight. I don't know if I lose or win this fight. Guy like 6 times this stream. I'm gonna just do the last fight. I think I ran out of hunger like almost all the fights, but this guy was pretty good. And yo, I just want to preface, anybody from my tier list video saying that, yo, why is Orc A tier? Orc is trash. If you're Orc and you're on Monk, Orc is the best race, and I'll show you why. You get a 600 damage true combo. I have 40% DR, 45% damage resistance on this build, right? And he's doing 300 damage to me, like 400 damage to me with one combo, okay? So if you have an Orc and you're like, oh my god, Orc is trash, listen, it looks trash, right? Orc, visually, it looks like an eyesore. Like, I don't want to use Orc just because of how ugly it looks. But Orc in combat and on Monk is the easiest shit. Like, you get the biggest true combo in the game. But I'm going to just play this out. I'm going to mute. And, yeah, you guys can see how I play with the build against, like, a melee class. Oh, wait, it does chip damage? It's actually fire. People's first instinct is to block that. Holy fuck. Yeah, I'm cooked. Beast Tamer Warlock? I don't know. Warlock, yeah. Warlock hasn't changed, really. Beast Tamer... I don't know. I'd be down to try, though. So I think a raw beast tamer I'd beat easily. I think if anybody's like 1040, then no. I have too much stuff that closes space, so like a raw beast tamer would struggle a lot, I feel like. Oh, can this guy get the fuck out of my face? I feel like a raw beast tamer, I'd be able to just ignore their... I don't know, actually, I don't know. But I don't know how much damage the wyvern does. Bro, this guy needs to move, bro. You literally see me go on the counter, bro. Like, what? This guy's pissed me off, bro. Get out of my face. Holy fuck. This guy's literally kissing him. Holy shit. That was a good time. Let me get it. No, I don't have it. Beautiful counter. Hello? Oh, nice. Lit. That does nothing for me. Fire. Too far. How am I out of third hunger, bro? I lose, bro. So lame. I can't even crit. Like, I don't have apples, bro. I need apples, bro. Fuck this, bro. No! Oh, I'm dead, bro. Please. Wait, how'd I have that open? I just don't have hunger, bro. Like, that's in PvP. I did lose, I lost hunger. Maybe I win that fight, I don't know, but you guys can see how strong it is. Hemorrhage, all that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm going to definitely stream me fighting it on it more, because it's actually pretty fun fighting on this. And last thing, like, if you guys ever see anybody rocking silk If they're a melee class and they're rocking silk mage gear, I'm trademarking this. I don't care. Okay, this is my, like, they're officially a 21 pack clone if they're rocking this spider silk on or their silk robes on vanity on like warrior. Okay, but yeah, you guys should make this build, like, that ass. This build is super fun. It's gonna cost a lot to min max, right, with like the katana and shit, but yeah, that's it for me. Peace.